Like I said in the first one of the videos in this series, which I'm gonna just call something along the lines of how to get each mount in Guild Wars 2. Well, maybe not each mount, but most of them. Anyway, I was wondering why I never covered this stuff in the past because previously I just covered how to get a raptor in Guild Wars 2. That's be the first video linked in this playlist I'm gonna make, by the way, which is like how to get most of the mounts in the game, like I mentioned before. Anyway. I'm wondering why I never covered this before, because the Springer is like one of the next mounts you can get, and it's honestly very easy to get. However, there are some prerequisites you're going to need before you attempt to get the Springer. The first thing you will need is a Raptor, because there's actually a mastery you will need to unlock. So, if I just go into masteries here, and then the Path of Fire masteries, according to the wiki, you will actually need one of the masteries unlocked, canyon jumping. So if you don't know how masteries work in general, well, here's how they work. You have to either do an objective or go to a certain place that will earn you a mastery point. There's actually a really easy mastery point that's really easy to explain right over here, which I'm actually going to use the Springer to get to. Yeah, so this won't take long at all to get to, by the way. Yeah, so if you've ever played much of this game, you probably remember in some of the Central Tyria maps, such as Bloodtide Coast and Queensdale, all that kind of stuff, you will find places you can commune with. Basically, you press F on them, you interact with them, and then there's a button you can click where your character starts basically reaching their hand out towards it and like channeling power or something, and then there'll be a big flash of light and you gain a single hero point, or perhaps 10 if it's a Path of Fire or Heart of Thorns one, which are more challenging. Pretty much that's the same way it works with a lot of these Crystal Desert Mastery points and Heart of Thorns ones, and I guess Central Tier ones as well. They'll look like this. All you have to do is run up to them, interact with them, channel them, and then you will get a mastery point. Then, what you have to do is you have to gain enough experience and fill up this experience bar here, which is currently 0 out of 0 experience because I've unlocked every single Path of Fire mastery I can right now, except for a few skimmer ones. And you have to fill it up fully by just gaining experience normally in the correct type of maps. In other words, to get the Raptor canyon jumping thing I just mentioned, you have to be gaining experience in Crystal Desert maps or Living World Season 4 maps. It can't be Icebrood Saga stuff, it can't be Heart of Thorn stuff, and it can't be anything in Central Tyria. So generally you'd want to stay around areas like the Desert Highlands and the Crystal Desert, which is this map I'm in right now, and basically gain experience and get that. Right. So that's one of the things you need to do to get a Springer. Another thing you also need to do is get 50 trade contracts. As you can see here, I have more than enough. Trade contracts are honestly super easy to get. You get them from just digging up sand piles. You get them from doing events. You get them from using treasure hunting kits, which way pretty much you press the special action key and it'll like go and do kind of a warmer quarter thing, and you get to it eventually. You find trade contracts all over the place, and if you're really low on trade contracts, stick around this waypoint here. Eventually an event will spawn called the Casino Blitz. You run around, collect a bunch of coins, and then once that's done, you simply go and kill the final boss, which is a pinata, a legendary pinata that can't even fight back. And once you finish kill that, there's one option you can select to get a 100 trade contracts, easy peasy. The last thing you will need to do to get a Springer is have 1 gold on your account, like 1 gold in your bank. Again, easy peasy to do. If you complete 1 daily, you get 2 gold. That's like twice as much as you need. Anyway, now that all that's finally covered, I'll teach you how to actually get to the map you need to get to in order to get the Springer. So, as you can see, I've started off at the Amnoon waypoint. This is the first place you ever go to once you've actually started the Path of Fire storyline. And next what we're going to try and do is go across here, like across this path here, up here, to this place, grab this waypoint. Well, I don't need to grab it since I already have it, but it's a good idea to grab this Temple of Cormia waypoint. This is one of the only 3 waypoints in this entire map. Then we're going to go up here through the Diviner's Passage, get to this one gate, go into here, go through all this bit of desert, and we're trying to get up to over here, I think. Yeah, that's the place we're meant to go, High Jump Ranch. Now, this may seem like ages away, but trust me, even with just a Raptor, it'll make it much faster. This won't seem like it'll actually take too long. And the reason why I'm actually running there myself is so you can get a general gist of where to go. If I just said now go there and I just went there off camera, you may miss some things. And also, if there's anything I happen to run into along the way, I'll teach you how to avoid it, such as, well, hydras. They're one of the they're a huge pain in the ass to deal with generally. Oh, I actually have got a video on how to kill hydras in case you ever find yourself fighting one, so I'll include a link to that on screen right now. Yeah, so this part here, it's generally pretty uneventful, but they may be forged attacking the Temple of Cormyr. If that ever happens, they won't stop you from reaching your destination, though. You can generally just avoid all of that and take a quick turn left to get to where you want to go. Yeah, like I said, taking a quick turn left. And then it's just a simple matter of, well, you can just ignore any of the resources along the way. Now, once you get to this point here, you may actually want to just stay along the path, because if you were to like jump over there, there's some Jiraconda waiting for you, and they're generally a really annoying type of plant that for some reason is able to shoot green lightning. They're able to cast elemental powers. Don't ask me why. The game designers don't even really give you like a good reason why, and it's not listed in the lore. If you look it up on the wiki, it's honestly just like, it's a plant. It can shoot green lightning. It can knock you over with wind. But why does it do it? How does it do it? We have no idea. It's just a mystery. Yeah, so now all we'll pretty much have to do is wait for a loading screen. If this takes too long, I'll just put a quick cut ahead. Okay, it didn't. Good. So now, mounting up on the Raptor again. And just heading out into the baking hot desert. Although it won't be desert forever. This map honestly gets kind of lovely. And by that I mean, well, it's kind of misleading, the title of this map. This map's called the Desert Highlands, but you have, honestly, some kind of lush green areas. There's a waterfall, and then to the far left of the map, it actually turns snowy. Like, it's completely snowy and mountainous. So, like, the Desert Highlands is very misleading because this place isn't a total desert. Yeah, so the general, what I'm generally doing right now, if I just bring up the map, is I know from experience that this path up here will kind of bring you up to there'll be a path to generally go upwards on a slow incline. So what I mean is that there's not too many like mountains and stuff, so you won't have to do the old tried and true Skyrim tactic if you ever played that game, where you kind of just lead your horse and you mash it against the side of cliffs and you attempt to climb the cliff as best as you can, and then usually halfway through you end up falling off and killing your horse, and then you feel really bad and you have to load a quick save. Yeah, it's happened to me many times. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep going. I've basically gone to the Ogre Village there. If you wanted to get the waypoint, you should already have gotten it by now. It was just right there. And now it's just a simple matter of jumping over this tiny little cliff thing here. And okay, maybe that's not the right place, but I'm very sure okay, yes, I was looking for this dude. So this dude here will pretty much tell you, oh, it looks like you might need a raptor to get across, and you also might need to get the canyon long jumping ability, because that's actually the ability that lets you do really long jumps. So otherwise, you probably just have your raptor fall off and not really go across that chasm properly, and then it'll just look embarrassing and you won't be able to get to the Highland Ranch. Yep, the harpies here are really annoying, by the way. As you can see there, they do heaps of damage to your mount, but with the canyon long jumping ability, you can just get over here and it won't be much of an issue. And now you're actually at the high jump ranch, and now it's just a matter of helping them out until you fill the experience bar like you did in the first one of these videos where you got the raptor. So what you're looking for now that you're actually here is a bunch of pretty much rental springers. So yeah, so you will know when you find a rental springer because, well, it's a big bunny rabbit. In fact, there's one right now. So you just go up to it, press F to borrow it, and then you complete a number of tasks around here. One of the easiest things to do, honestly, is just running over carrots, because your rabbit will like it because you're feeding it carrots and it's happy, and rabbits generally like carrots. Then once you've collected carrots, you can put them over here in this big pile of carrots and basically deposit them for more completion of this area. And I'm just going to get on my Springer now to make this easier, but just know that instead of doing what I'm doing right now, you're pretty much going to have to be going and continuously going back to these borrowed Springers and using them instead. I'm just making this a little quicker and easier to get through the guide. So one of the things that also helps completing this hard, honestly, is, well, it might be a little hard for you to face, like, killing these harpies. I say that because I've been to this place plenty of times, and these harpies are honestly just the worst to face. They'll make these area effect fields, and as you can see here, it's almost downed me. And trust me, the harpies do this. They'll almost down you nearly all the time, no matter what class you happen to be on. I've been on a warrior once, they still did it. I've been on a ranger, they still did it. I've been on an engineer and placed turrets everywhere. They still do it. So if you really, really are having trouble with the harpies, don't really try not to bother with them and just continuously get carrots instead. Another thing you can also do at this place is fill the water troughs. There's a bucket somewhere around here. You have to just get that and then go to the water troughs, which is generally in the central area here. Let me just find them. They have to be around. Okay, here they are, water troughs. So you just go up to them and press 1 while you have a bucket equipped, and your character will just, well, tip the water bucket in there and fill it up. Then there is generally one last thing which you can do to complete this heart, and that is go like a prairie dog or morvad, whatever these things are, whacking. So pretty much you wait until one comes out of its thing, and then you use the Springer on it, and yeah, it's apparently groundhogs. Then they'll come out of their thing, and then you pretty much just continuously attack them, and a single hit will kill them. They are just completely invulnerable while they're in their hole. You have to wait for them to poke their heads out, and then once they poke their heads out like so, you just, as I said, you hit them, and then you hit them again until they die. Yeah, and that's it. You pretty much continuously you find carrots. If you're really lucky, you find a golden carrot, which will give you a lot more completion of the heart done. And you keep on borrowing Springers, and you keep on smashing harpy eggs. It's just a continuous, well, a short continuous grind, because as you can see, I've already fought more than the heart. And then, once that's done, which is assume it is now, so you don't have to see me complete the entire thing, because I said I didn't want this guide to take forever. You just have to go over here, and they'll be somewhere around here. Okay, she's not showing up now, but because the heart isn't completed. But trust me, there'll be this little girl. She's easy to find because you have the golden completed heart above her head. Oh wait, here she is. Yeah, Steel Master Unja. And unfortunately, it's annoying, but she'll continuously walk away from you. So what you have to do is you have to go up here, and you have to basically ask her if you can buy anything, which will be like this option of the karma symbol, which is this purple symbol, which will show up once you complete this heart. You click that, then there should be somewhere along that menu. Just keep on going along the menus and keep on following her if she keeps on running away like she'll always do because she's annoying. And then you eventually find the right one to buy the Springer. You click it, you buy the Springer. Congratulations, you have a Springer now, and you can unlock the masteries. That's pretty much it for this guide. Honestly, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching this. You now know how to get and own a Springer.